Hey guys, how you doing? I just wanted to show you some more gameplay here in this 112 and later on in the BZ 166 Chinese heavies. That the BZ I'm still grinding through, right? Trying to work my way to the tier 10. But I just wanted to show you some gameplay here. Just go over the same thing over and over again, I know, but the game's to the point where it's practically unplayable for me. I make a mistake here. I try to I'm thinking I want to scoot around that bridge there and get into the corner by the building, but I get tracked and whacked here. Tracked and whacked, as my buddy used to say. And my buddy when we used to platoon up, and was always amazed at how much I would get fired upon, right? And this was years and years ago, so this is nothing new in this game, but it's just to the point where, like 9 years later, it's unplayable. By far the easiest videos, for me to show for you are the Kill Beer. And I'm glad people have been watching. It's just a few for me, but just a few people watch my videos. But I'm glad people have been watching the Kill Beer, because and those are the easiest videos for me to show you, and they're not cherry picked. I mean, that's my gameplay. I just get focus fired so bad, and that the game is practically unplayable for me. I'm consistently getting, the most hits and bouncing the most shots off, and just getting fired on by far more than anybody else on my team. And it's not always because of risky gameplay, and it doesn't matter what tank or tier I'm in. Unless Wargaming does something like removing names from the game, players' names, so the enemy team can't see who's in a particular tank until, the end of the match. In a second, I'm just going to skip forward here to the last tank, because, I was the first one to die. So it was 14 to 15. They had a one tank lead when I died, of course, and just going to skip ahead to our last tank. They got 3 kills, our team, after I died. And again, I'm not cherry picking here, and you'll see this quite often in my Kill Beer videos, which are almost all losses. That's why I include them. And the team just disintegrates after I'm gone. It's another consistent theme, and well, the answer is simple for that, because all those guys who were shooting at me are now free to start aiming elsewhere. And that's what happens. The rest of the team melts. So, unless they do some kind of a more PvE type things like they do on special events, just like they did for D-Day, or they take the name. So the only time you would see the guy's name is in this screen right here. Like, you would see who you were up against. You would see who was piloting what tanks. And Wargaming can do that, as I've said before. But again, as I say, also, my gameplay's unique. They're not going to change this game, right? They got it on They got it on Autobot control now. They're not going to do anything, and they don't care how many bots proliferate the game. They just want to sell you stuff. And they're certainly not going to change any part of the game to help me out. It's a tier 10 match, and as I say, regardless of what tank or tier I'm in, doesn't matter. You focus fire me and eliminate me from the game, the enemy team, especially the artillery guys being a small community. They know. You know, nobody ever said, I hate artillery, but I never ever said, I never would say that they're dumb. Most of them, the good ones, are not dumb. They know who to shoot, where to shoot. More specifically, when I'm in the game, they know who to shoot. They shoot at me, no matter what tank or tier I'm in. It could be a light tank in a tier 8 light tank in a tier 10 game. It doesn't matter what I'm in. Far more dangerous tanks in this particular game, of course, than what I'm in. Yet the artillery guy and the enemy team focuses me. So, again, the game is unplayable for me. I don't see this happening. This is why I go over it over and over it in my videos. I don't see this happening to other guys. I don't see it happening to the CCs where they're getting focus fired like this. I don't see them getting fucking fired on at all, actually. Not in comparison to me, and especially by the artillery. Now, I'm telling you, these artillery guys, because artillery is so overpowered, this game is unplayable for me. They nullify me. At the very least, if they don't kill me, they can nullify me, pin me down, make me completely ineffective, and from there on, it's up to my team. And the teams I'm put on, quite frankly, are so utterly, non-existent that there's no hope for, just when I play this game, I don't even really finish the the dailies anymore, because it's just so discouraging, and I don't want to sound like I'm just completely dumping on you guys, but or anybody who happens to watch this, but I am. I don't know. I suppose if somebody was in the same position as me, they would have stopped playing this game a long time ago. But I'm getting to that point, and maybe other guys have, because it's as I've said in other videos, it's the world of bots now. It's not world of tanks. Not in the North American server. Which, by the way, I tried the... if you're a long-time viewer of my channel, I tried the European server many times back and forth. And last time I did switch to play on the European server, I was able to fool the artillery guys for about 6 days, less than a week of playing consistent games, and then they got wise to me too, and focus fired me right out of the European server, and I may as well go back to the North American server, because it was I was just getting focused by those guys so bad that the extra ping was just not worth it. May as well play on the North American server if I'm gonna get focus fired. So anyhow, guys, that's the state of the game for me. I just want to put this one out there, see what you guys thought of the world of bots as it is right now. See the best player on the team, look, he focused me, and that's not unusual either. Often the best, when the artillery guys on the other team finish first, just like this example, even though they were, I was in a lesser tier tank, they were in a lesser tier tank too, but they focus fired me, and they finished first overall. So the guy, according to Wargaming, that was able to finish first of all overall on his team, focus fired me with his artillery cannon. See, he knows, he's seen the name, right? That's why that's why I bring up the name. Take the names away, and the game might be. I think it would help a lot, actually. Take the names away, the game would be playable for me. But because he sees the name, he recognizes the name, and I back in everything that I'm claiming up here. All you have to do is watch my videos. They're full of this, whether they're Kill Beer volumes or not, clips or not. That's what happens to me. So anyhow, guys, just thought I'd give more video evidence to back up everything I'm claiming or bitching about in this game. And hope everything's going well for you. And let me know in the comments, maybe you've given up on this game too, or just as frustrated with world bots as I am. Or you know, if you're not getting focused like this, of course you're not going to be able to relate to anything I'm saying or talking about. So but if it is happening to you, maybe you can relate. I don't know. Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for once again putting up with the rant. That's all these are, right? My talking videos, so they're all just World of Tanks rants. For good reason, though. Not unjustified, as I always back up everything I say with video evidence. Anyhow, guys, take care. Thank you.